Hi, my name is Danny Delamastra. I'm going to be giving a instructional video as per assignment number 4 of the Media Enhanced Learning PIDP 3240. My topic will be on how to check, prepare a multi-rae gas detector for use prior to entering a confined space. I'm going to demonstrate how to check the sample pump of the detector, as well as do a bump test and a fresh air calibration. So I'm going to turn on the detector right now. This is what it looks like. This is a multi-rae, multi-gas gas detector. So I will turn it on, because there's some information on here that you must view as it's turning on. So the detector and the pump comes on, as you can hear. It gives you dates. It's checking the sensor IDs. It tells you glass calibration dates. It gives you the different cells for when their expiry is due. H2S. And there you have it. Next, what you'll see through the screen are the alarm limits. And you must know what these alarm limits are. That's not what the alarm settings are, but the alarm limits. Those are the settings right there. And the rest of the data is as this device is booting up, it scrolls through all the data and it checks its battery life and some other information. So we're not going to do a calibration of the gas detector. That is left up to the instrument technologist who maintains these devices, and he is the person that calibrates and reassures us that the device is in proper calibration. And as a user, you will be asking the question, where is the calibration sheet, such as this? Is the device been calibrated? By whom? Has it been signed off? By whom? That's very important. Here's another piece of the calibration sheet. So as a user, you have to gather this information to make sure that you have a calibrated gas detector. But what we're going to do is we're just prepping the device to make sure that it's operating properly before we go into the field. So now it's finished its boot up. So the first thing it asks for is a fresh air calibration. So we do want a fresh air calibration, and all we do is we push the Y button, which stands for yes, and it'll go through a zeroing process. So it will zero all the cells in the meter. As you can see, O2 20.9 is the air. Now that we've done that, we are going to proceed, and we're going to check the sample pump. Now you can hear the sample pump running, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's drawing in a sample. So what we do is we are going to plug the input to the detector, and that's what we get. So that means that we plugged off the sample flow and the alarm comes up. So we push the yes button again and it goes back on. Now if that alarm did not come up when we did that, that means there's something wrong. There's a leak, or the pump is not doing its job. So you would not use that gas detector. You would go grab another one, and you'd bring this into the instrument shop, and they would go over it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to apply a known calibration gas, such as this. There we go. So we're going to apply, we're just going to apply 3 gases just for this demonstration. And as you can see, carbon monoxide 100 ppm, methane 50%, LEL, oxygen 19%, balanced nitrogen. And the more important information that you must be aware of is that expiration date. You do not want to use gas that has been expired. So it is up to you, the user, to make sure that you have the correct gas. On this calibration bottle of gas, this is a demand flow regulator. So it only allows gas to flow when there's a demand. Now, before I do that, I just want to reiterate that we're not going to do a calibration here. This is strictly a bump test, and what that means is we're just going to bump the detector to see if the alarms work. So here we go. I'll put this right here. I'll plug that right in, and we will, there we go. Now you can see there's a low, so you see the CO, the LEL, and the oxygen all coming in with the alarms, and those are the 3 that we're testing. So you do not want to keep applying gas. You just want to apply enough gas to bring in the alarms. And now you hear as the cells go back to 0, the alarms will drop out. And it takes them a little bit. The CO will take a little bit. It's coming down, as you can see. The oxygen is back, the LEL is back, and the CO is coming down ever so slowly. I won't show that, keep doing that. It's coming down on that 9. So at this point, we've done our 3 checks. We've done the fresh air calibration. We have checked the sample pump. We have applied calibration gas to bump test the alarms, and we've checked the expiry date of the calibration gas. We've looked for the calibration sheets to make sure that this device has been calibrated, and by whom, and I guess I should show you that. Here it shows you it has been calibrated. Right there. And that tells you when it expires. And it was calibrated by RP, and he's one of my guys that works in my department. And after you've done all that, and all the paperwork is correct, you're ready to go out into the field to go to your confined space. I hope this tutorial has been good for you, or inspirational, or intuitive, or has helped you along. I thank you very much.